Tolerance on RC here. We're going to do an entire review on the Arrma Granite, and we're going to show you some clips showing durability, speed, air control, all that. Probably videos you've seen before, short clips from our channel. So
here's the Arrma Granite. This is the 3S version, the BLX. We have had this thing now
a year or two?
A year, maybe two, and there's only slight modifications to it. We put this little roof thingy on, and we put this spoiler on. This is from the, there's videos on this. In fact, I think we did a video on it. Yep. But there's videos on how to get that attached, and this is from the Outcast, but it protects the rear of the bed really well. Mm-hmm. The only abuse we're really getting is around the front.
I broke another shock.
And we broke another shock.
Oh, did you fix it?
No, it's still broken. We did shoe glue this. Held up pretty well. It seems like it works pretty well. Mm-hmm. You can see we got the grommies there. So otherwise, this thing's pretty stock. We did cook a servo in it, so that's a new servo. Everything else is stock. It comes with the BLX 100 speed controller. It's brushless. It's got fans on both. This little harness here is just for lighting. We added that because there's some lights in the bumper. There's also videos on that, and there's lights in the rear bumper. The cool thing is that you plug it in, you turn it on, and you got lights.
Yeah.
And you don't have to plug in the body or any of that kind of stuff by putting them on the chassis.
So yeah, enjoy the clips, and we'll see you guys after.
Hey guys, so we wanted to introduce some sort of a review, some sort of scale. So on 1 to 5 scale, we thought we'd review like durability and speed and price and a bunch of other things on there. So while this thing is going in the background, we thought we'd talk about the durability. And here you can see the car's doing some tree flips, and it's not really ramped up to the tree. It's just the way the root's shaped, and we kind of slam into the tree, and it does a bunch of flips. And we've taken it to skate parks, and you'll see that later in the video. But durability on this little 3S car, I'd say is a 5 out of 5. We've definitely broken some stuff in the year and a half or so that we've had it, but it takes it. I mean, we send this thing at full speed into the air and, you know, a bunch of flips, and it lands, and sometimes it doesn't land. And sometimes it cartwheels. You'll see that too. And does it break? Sure. Does it break a lot? No. It's really pretty tough. It's a lot of fun. The speed of the car, we rated a 4 out of 5. It's pretty quick out of the box. This is a 3S car. There's other videos out there that give exact speeds, but I mean, this thing keeps up with the other 3S cars for sure, and it keeps up with some more powerful cars, 4S and 6S and stuff like that. It really is pretty quick. It's even quick in the grass and off-road, although it's a short wheelbase, and so you'll see when we get this thing out in the sand pits, there's some clips from that. These are sand pits where ATVs ride and stuff. So you've got bigger vehicles riding around. This isn't a groomed baseball diamond. It's great on the baseball diamond. But on the bigger stuff, it's a little bit bouncy because it's a short wheelbase, and it gets a little bit jittery. You'll see that this thing's kind of tough as compared to like a 6S Notorious or an X-Max or something like that, right? We've got videos out there with both of those. Those definitely handle the sand pits way better. This isn't really a sand pit kind of a car. This is like backyard basher, skate park basher, lots and lots of fun. In terms of, we rated price next. These are in no particular order. These are just ideas that we had, and we sort of threw together some lists. We gave it a 4 out of 5. If you get this thing on sale during Armageddon or whatever, it's really a pretty good deal. It's, I think, under $300 when it's on sale, and so obviously you still need batteries, but it's really a pretty good deal. We have had some shocks blow out, right? And if you go for a few more bucks, you get a 4S car, you're going to get aluminum shocks, and you're probably not going to have that issue. Certainly the 4S Outcast is great, but value for dollar, this thing's really very good. We don't have What's the RT10 or whatever that thing is. We don't have that, but we've got a bunch of other cars. The Rival MT10.
Oh, the Rival MT10. Yeah, that thing's...
We don't have the Rival MT10, so we can't compare it direct. There are other videos that do that, but, you know, comparing this to the other cars that we have, and we've got a bunch of cars. We've got about 13 cars, I think. Mm-hmm. Everything from 8S all the way down to 2S, down to brush stuff. You know, so this thing's really good. It's a lot of fun. It's quick. And so for the price, I think it's really good. Handling-wise, we gave this a 2 out of 5.
It's very, very wobbly, hard to control. It's still fun, though. It kind of makes it more fun because he flips all over the place and it's pretty funny. So we just kind of keep doing those flips, and
it'll traction roll when you steer. You know, if you steer hard, it'll just tumble. It'll roll over. You can see it in some of these jumps where the thing just cartwheels, and somehow it stays together and it takes another beating. So, you know, it's a lot of fun, but it's a little bit jittery. Like the Big Rock 3S, we have that also. The Big Rock is definitely more stable. I mean, it's wider, it's longer, it's definitely more stable. But you're not going to take the Big Rock to a skate park and do backflips and front flips with it. You're going to take the Granite. The Granite's definitely the way to go.
So part accessibility, you can find any Arrma car parts all over the internet. They're so easy to find. We gave that a 5 out of 5. It's so simple. Aftermarket part accessibility, same exact thing. Except it's a little lower because they're not the exact part. So we give it a 4 out of 5. Again, you can find them on Amazon, other websites. We found a few.
And at your local hobby shops, too. The Arrma cars are, you know, generally the hobby shops, unless they're like a Traxxas-only store or something like that, generally they have Arrma stuff. And the Granite is one of these cars that's just... It's super, super common, and so generally they have parts. We haven't really had a problem finding parts for this thing, so it's pretty good. One of the other things I wanted to rate was product longevity, and basically that's how long do we think this thing's going to stick around before they discontinue it. We don't really have any idea, but the Granite's been around a while, and it's just such a solid little basher. I don't see it going anywhere, you know, so in terms of like durability and time, you know, we've had this thing already a year and a half, and it's existed for a couple of years even before that, and it's still a great car. So, you know, I think there's going to be parts for this thing for a long time to come. Buddy, battery changing.
Oh, that's it. I give it a 3 out of 5. It's pretty good, but it's not like the X-Max where you just clip it in. There's other cars that are better, but the straps are kind of annoying. I'd say it's pretty good, though. Not that bad.
Yeah, so the body has the regular clips. It's not a clipless body. And then the batteries, you got to use the straps. But the straps fit well on a 3S pack or even a 2S pack.
And the Notorious is definitely the worst for the straps. They're all over the place. It's got pretty annoying.
Yeah, the Notorious, the 6S cars, actually, the Notorious, because they have like a crisscross pattern. The Creighton, and what's that other guy? The Typhon we have
Typhon,
also.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are a little bit more of a pain to put the packs in. This one's not too bad. It's 3 out of 5. It's right up the middle. It's kind of average. Basher scale.
5 out of 5. One of the best bashers ever.
It's a great basher for a 10th scale car. It's a ton of fun. It's like you know, it's just, you can run it through a skate park. You can run it through like a baseball diamond and stuff like that.
You can do anything with it, really.
You can see us. We're doing tree flips just against a tree that doesn't really have any ramp against it. If you guys build a ramp in your yard, you can launch it off the ramp. It handles pretty well in the grass. Just good all-around basher, and it's not too big. Like the X-Max, you need space for the X-Max. Mm-hmm. Same with the 6S cars. You need a lot of room. This thing, you don't need a lot of room, and it's a lot of fun. Air control, we gave this a 4 out of 5.
It's really good. We were doing a ton of flips with it. Front flips, back flips, double front flips, double back flips. Actually, we haven't done a double front flip. That'd be pretty cool. But, you know, we gave it a 4 to 5. It's pretty good.
Yep. So
How it compares to our best... It is our best 10th scale budget basher. It is really good. Its ability is it's the best at basher front flips, and even if it doesn't land right, it still runs. And it runs great in the grass too.
yeah, it's just a really fun, really good smaller scale basher. The 4S Outcast, of course, that thing's great, right, as a stump truck. But
Yeah.
this thing for a basher and for the price, you really can't beat it. We haven't really upgraded it at all, other than the wing that protects the body at the back. It doesn't really do anything in terms of, downforce, right?
So enjoy the rest of the videos.
Yeah, okay. Enjoy.
Guys, I hope you loved the video. Amazing car. It's great. Totally recommend it. And have a great night. See ya.
Father and Son RC, like and subscribe.
Please.